God said in Jeremiah, these are the ones that I look unto with favor. He that is of a broken and a contrite spirit, and who trembles at my word. Those beasts that you saw in John and in Isaiah 6, they are the ones that is going to judge us on that day. The train, this temple shook. It's not some cherub-like little fat dolly that people draw. It's calling about the angel, the great angel, so long, so big, they could not stand the presence of God. And those are the words of God. So Bible said, those words is gonna, you must tremble at them. And you will get my favor. And you must have a broken heart and a contrite spirit. And those who tremble at my words, then I will give them favor. And the other thing before I close, I want to ask us, does God know you? You know, if I should go to America and I said, I know Barack Obama, and he came out of the White House and he said, I never knew you. Who are you? Well, they probably just arrest me and throw me into prison. But if Barack Obama come on and say, Raymond, I know you, come on, then they have to leave me and let me in. You know, many people say that they know God. And this is the tragic that is in Christendom. Many of us say we know God. But does he know us? Does he really know us? How many times we're going to learn that God said that man looks at the outward appearance and God looks at the heart. You can dress it up. You can do everything you want to do with yourself. You can act very good in front of the ministers and you can do everything that is right and you can be in ministry. But at the end of the day, God said, I don't know you. He said, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. Narrow is the way that leadeth to life. And a few will find the narrow way. Many will find the broad way. Can't we see what is happening in the world today? Does God know you? When God looks at your heart, can he familiarize with your heart? As in Psalms 42, when David said, as the deer panted after the water brook, so my heart panted after thee, and deep call it deep. Your heart call it after God's heart. What we do in church today, we come and it's all about our needs. Are we really after Jesus Christ? Or are we just after what he can give us? He deserves far more. He deserves so much better than what we give him. Everybody have a long list. But the fact that you're alive is just enough to worship this great being. But we focus on me, what I can get, how many houses I can have, how many degrees I can have. What about God? Are you really worshiping your God? Does he really know you? Will it be a shame of you before the holy angels and before God when you meet him? There is a foundation that is built, my brothers and sisters, and it's the foundation of the righteous, and you cannot build a foundation of gold and all precious material, and then in the end of the age you have all sort of different wood and different grass and things built on it. It will be burnt up. The foundation of the righteous is set by Jesus. Paul came and built up on it. The prophets came and built up on it. And you are building mediocrity upon that foundation. God said, I'm going to burn it up. There is one way. One way. And it's only one way. He's not going to compromise his word for you. These beasts, they have eyes all over them. They're not going to compromise the word for you. And not because we're living in modern society. That doesn't mean that the word of God will change. He is immutable, which means that he will not change for nobody, no culture. Are we trembling before this great God? Does he know your heart? When he looks in your heart, what is it that he sees? Does he see a heart that pants after him? Does he see a heart that just wants to know him more? Does he see a heart that he can say, let me use him? Or does he see a heart that just craves for the things of this world? The God of mammon. We need to get rid of and just unclothe ourselves. We need to, you know what? Because I love you. I truly love you. And you can't love somebody only for the physical part that you see. If you really love people, you will love them for throughout eternity. And I'm not loving you just to tell you that you should enjoy your best life now. I'm loving you and say that I love your soul. And life is short. And I want you to bow before God. And I want you to, I want him to know you because I love you. I want you to tremble before the word of God. I want you to know that God requires holiness. I want you to know that he's separate. And I want you to know that you need to turn over to him because I love you. And I want you to come back with him for 1,000 years to judge this earth with Jesus Christ. And guess what? If when he comes back, and if you don't make it, when I come back with Christ, I will be judging you. Because you know what? I'll be saying, I did preach a sermon, and he was in church. She was in church. And you would have think that the message that Isaiah got was to give them mercy, but it was more to give them judgment. He said they have eyes and they can't see. They have ears and they can't hear. Let their eyes be heavy and let their ears be heavy until there is no man left.